Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. In this hair tutorial I'll be showing you guys how I did these medium knotless braids, and I will be talking about all of my 5 tattoos and explaining why I got them, when I got them, and how I got them. So let's get into it. Hello everybody. So I'm currently braiding my hair and I'm on day 3 of 3 of this braiding business. Day 1 was parting and doing all of this right there, and then day 2 I did the back part of it, which is this, and I boiled it. And day 3 is today. I did this in the morning, but there was load shedding so I couldn't film it, and some of this, well, all of this actually. So we're gonna finish up. So far I've used 6 hairpiece. So far I've used 6 hairpiece, and I thought I'd finish with 6, but now it's kind of looking like 7, 8, or 7.5. I'm using Darling number 2 1 million braid, hot water set, and I'm just going to show you guys how I prep this, and I'm going to tell you about my tattoos. I currently have 5 tattoos. I do want more. I definitely want more, but like, yeah. So my first tattoo is this one. It's written P.S. Masehla, which is my father's name as initial and surname. So I first got that tattoo because my father passed away, and I was dealing with a lot of emotional pain, and I didn't know how to, I just wanted to get over it. So then since society will accept me piercing a needle through my skin rather than using a razor to cut my wrist, I was like, okay, let me get a tattoo. And actually it definitely helped. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna moisturize my hairpiece. Actually, first I'm gonna moisturize my hairpiece because when it's dry there's a lot of friction. Like anything in life, it works better when it's lubricated and moist, so the more the better. You can never be too moist.
Lubricated.
Out of this I get 10 braids. So since I've used already 6 on my head already, that means I have approximately 60 braids, and this looks like more than 10 right now, so I might have to use an 8th one. But yeah, this is how I prep my hairpiece. Start by doing that. Oh, my tattoo, right? Yeah. P.S. Masehla, and my dad, I was a daddy's girl, so it really hit me hard when he passed on. He passed on when I was in matric, and I got this after my first year in varsity. After giving birth, I was like, that was not that bad. The pain was not that bad. So if I can handle childbirth naturally, then what's a needle to my skin? And then I think that's when I just started using tattoos and piercings as therapy, just to get over things and stuff like that. So that's my first tattoo. It's very important to keep the rhythm when you do this. It's actually very good wrist practice. Like, your wrist has to be kind of strong because you're gonna be
doing a lot of,
you know what I'm saying? Naledi. But yeah, this is a crucial part of prepping, because then it makes sure that your ends are like this, that carrot shape right there. This is how you get it. So I'm gonna do it on both sides. Oh, my second tattoo was which one? Oh, it was this one right here. This one. It's written "Ground Me," and it was actually a matching tattoo with my boyfriend at the time. And I have an anchor. He had the steering wheel of the ship The steering wheel, sure. So mine is ground me, his is ground me, direct me, lead me, something like that. This guy, like, literally was such a good guy, honestly, and he was trying to save me, you know, he was trying to save me from a lot of hurts, but I was not ready, unfortunately, and instead I hurt him. So I love this tattoo, even though it's not the best quality, because it rains a Pitori, and the tattoo artist went into deep, like, yeah, the pain. This was the most painful tattoo, because I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna my inch because it's my wrist, but then also for the fact that the guy was not too good at his job. So after doing that, you can see it's very congested here. We're gonna do that, and a little bit of that, and then we're gonna like untangle it. So this is where the moisture comes in as well, because if it's dry, there's gonna be too much friction. So now that it's not dry, then I can easily, I wanna it's in a really dry mo so hey, Naledi. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. Yes, my second tattoo. The guy, I dated him. I was in a very scary place in my life in terms of relationships, in terms of boys. Like, I didn't know what's going on, and I've always thought, or maybe we could have met in a different time, and then we could have actually worked out. But then I realized, a wrong time with the right person. There's no such thing. It's just not meant to be. Because he was a good guy, and like, I couldn't love him, as much as I tried, as much as I wanted to, I just couldn't. And he did everything right. Like, I had such a good time with him. He was a good guy, Shim. Good intentions, pure hearts, gory husband material. But then I was not ready for that, so unfortunately I had to let him go. And the third tattoo I got was this crown on my leg. I got it with my oldest sister and my mother, because I just felt like somebody asked me, actually, so since you have a tattoo of your dad after he passed away, are you only gonna get a tattoo of your mom when she's dead? I'm like, no, I'm gonna get it. It was a present for Mother's Day and their birthdays as well, and I paid for the entire thing for all three of us, but it was like a special type of vibe, so I only paid for 2 and we got 3. So it was their first tattoos. It was my third tattoo, and we actually chose the design together. I just told them that I wanted to get matching tattoos, and I wanted to be crowns, and we just chose the design. They all have it on their legs, and it was cute. It was a cute moment. Shem was like a bonding session. My mom is definitely someone who does not like feeling pain, and her reaction, yeah, that was my third intro, and it was really cute. I felt closer to them, and I felt like maybe they'll know that I just love them just by doing that. Because like with my dad, I wish I told him more often that I loved him when we're still alive. So it told me, life is too short, so rather say it now, let the people you love know that you love them. Okay, all right, so let me show you guys how I do this, right? So this is how thick my braids are gonna be, and I separate this into 3 parts. The first one is a bit thicker than the rest of them, and the second 2 are like, they are slimmer, and I'm gonna feed them in that order as well, from the thickest to the thinnest, because I still want to have that carrot shape. You see, as you can see how this looks like from the I first start by unplaiting this. So this is how I start, right? Divide that into 3 parts, and then I start feeding in, and I kind of make it uneven because I want it to be long, and then I feed it from underneath like that, and then pull that over, and then I pull the hairs to make sure that it's tight and secure. Pull my hair, my natural hair, so that the hairpiece can be as close to the scalp as possible without putting too much strain on my own hair. And then I can start feeding the next one in. This is the second thickness from the bottom, put that there, over and above, and then I'm gonna feed in the last one right there, right there from the bottom, and right around. Let me go blow my nose, honey. Fourth tattoo, right? This one here, Let God. I got it with my aunts, like my favorite aunts. We were both going through a rough time in life, and we were just at the point whereby we're like, you know what's happening, and we realized that we need to let go and let God take control of our lives, because He's the one who knows our plans. He knows what's good for us, even if in that moment it feels like you don't understand what's happening. It feels like God has forsaken you. You feel like He doesn't care about you. He's not listening to your prayers. But then you realize, oh, you know what? As much as you want things to be this way, you have to accept, or this is not, there's a reason things are not working out this way, and you just have to let it go and let God deal with it, because it's beyond your control. It's beyond you. It's beyond anything that you can do, and it's not meant for you, you know. God, we were going through a lot at the time, and she invited me for a vacay. Love my aunt for that. Guess who's on her last braid? Me. And the last tattoo as well. It's this one. Goeiemorgen. Today is day 4. And I thought I'd take 3 days, but I actually finished yesterday. I just need to boil the front part of it. Ta-da! I need to boil this part. So I plugged water, and I was telling you guys about this tattoo, right? I had load shedding yesterday, so I couldn't finish, and I had storage problems, which are sorted now, thanks to my fisherman. Anyway, this one, it was actually a matching tattoo with my then boyfriend. He got King of Spades, I got Queen of Spades, and it was very weird for me, honestly, because we've been dating online, if that makes sense. The person began school, but like we never met up. We only met go school only for a few minutes. We never did anything. But then when we decided to like take our relationship serious, we decided to go get tattoos. And I was like, I thought he was joking. I didn't think a stranger or a Santsebing, who's apparently my boyfriend, once would commit to a matching tattoo with me without even doing anything. Like, we didn't do anything. We didn't even know each other like that. But yeah, we got this tattoo, and it was actually a beginning of a very nice relationship. I broke up with him after getting the tattoo because I felt guilty because I was busy with this other guy, and I couldn't choose. I had to choose between the guy that I loved and the guy that loves me. And at first I chose the guy that I loved, which didn't work out so well. So I was like, no, let me choose the guy who loves me and learn to love him. And this is that guy. And it was a very nice relationship. It turned out to be such a nice guy. It It was beautiful. Like, I was sure when I found my husband in that guy, but then unfortunately things didn't work out. I mean, no regrets, you know. Everything happens for a reason, and that's just that. So anyway, let me boil my hair and do my edges. Please, I slay this look. Give me a 10 out of 10. Give me a 10 out of 10, honey. Okay, so the question is, will I ever get any of my tattoos like covered or redone or removed? That's a no. I actually thought about it, or maybe like having tattoos of my ex-boyfriends. It's just, it doesn't make sense. But then I'm like, they're a part of me, so they'll always be a part of my past, and I'm not bitter about it. I don't regret it, so I'm gonna actually keep them. But I kind of want a half sleeve, so I'm probably just gonna add more tattoos on that, and then yeah. So let's go ahead and do it. I have boiling water in here. This is a very dangerous act, to be honest. But yeah, danger is my middle name. The deeper you put it in, the better it's gonna be, the better the results, and the more hair you get wet, the more satisfying the final results are gonna be. So make sure you soak it in there. Yeah. And I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm really done. I'm so happy. I'm finally done. Finally, after 4 days. But it was worth it, if I do say so myself. It was worth it. So I'm gonna add some finishing touches. Found these at the mall for 15 rands. I'm gonna add them, accessorize. Found this is okay. This is gonna take a while. The more that I add, the prettier I feel. Like, just look at that. I did that. Anyway, thank you for watching. That's it from me. Bye.